Good morning, you guys. Okay, so just to give you guys a heads up, I had to have an in-office procedure yesterday, so I think I'll just demo today. Pretty sore. Um, we have upper body happening, so you may want a couple of different weights, sets of weights, between shoulders and biceps and all of that. Might want to swap out your weights. We're moving by time. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna start out with plank up downs. Okay, so plank up downs. What? You're gonna start out in a elevated plank here or a high plank, and you can do these flat on the floor or on an elevated surface, whatever works. We're gonna go down to our forearm. We'll go down to our forearm, come back up to our hand, and up to our hand. Okay. We want our core braced, and you want to make sure that you're not super far back. Like your shoulders should be pretty close to in line with your hands here. Okay. All right, you guys, plank up down. Ready? Go for it. Then a high plank into a forearm plank, and then back up to that high plank. That belly brace. Halfway there already. In seconds. You got this. And rest. You can come back up. Okay, for this next move, you guys are going to want light weights. We're going to hit front raises. So weights in front of us, palms are facing our body. We want to make sure that our shoulders are down. Okay, so before you even start, think about pulling your shoulders down towards the floor. And then from there, we're going to raise our weights up just to shoulder height. Okay, but make sure you are pulling those shoulders down to the floor before you even start and between each rep. Take these nice and slow, okay? All right, ready? Do your front raises. Go for it. Bob, you guys. Taking your time through them. Don't rush. Fifteen seconds left. You got it. And rest. All right, so for this next one, we're going to do a compound movement where we're going to hit bicep curls and a shoulder press. So starting out in a standard curl, palms are facing away from our body. We're going to curl up to our shoulders. Once we get here, we flip our hands around, and then we're going to press up. Now, you know the deal with your press. You're going to press up to your own range of motion, but we want to make sure that our shoulders are staying down out of our ears when we press. Okay? Moving those bodies as little as possible, especially when you're curling those weights up. Okay? Curl and press. Ready? Go. You guys, keeping those shoulders out of your ears. And rest. We're going to move into our bent over rows. When we do these, we have our weights down the middle. We're leaning pretty far forward here. From here, we're going to sweep our weights up so that our hands come up to our hip bone. So sweeping those weights up. Okay, we're not pulling straight up. We kind of we sweep in like a what would it be? It'd be like the letter J. Okay, so you're coming down from the bottom of the J, sweep up to the top. All right. Remember, this is the back move, so all of your muscles should be moving towards your spine when your hands come up to your hips. Ready? Go. Sweep up. Guys, halfway there. And rest. Right, next up, we're going to work our lateral raises. So, remember with your lateral raises, you can have a tiny little bend in your elbow, and you don't have to pull your weights out directly to the sides. You can be out front just a little bit. Okay, hands are out, just not lined up directly in line with your body. And we think about these like we're lifting our elbows. We're not lifting our hands. Our hands are just the things that are hanging onto the weights, but we're pulling up from our elbows. Okay. All right. Lateral raises. Ready? Go. All of you guys. Make sure your belly's braced. For any move, your belly should be braced. Almost there. And rest. Okay. We're going to move into our tricep extension, which is overhead. You only need one weight here. So start out with this weight behind our head, and it's as low as we can get it. From there, we're going to push our weight up, and then again, let it lower. It's just low as we can get it here. Take these nice and slow. You can hold your weight by the ends or stack your hands long ways on the weight, whatever feels better. And remember, nothing should hurt or irritate your elbows here. If you're feeling it in your elbows, play with the spacing. Okay? Ready? Go for it. Halfway there already. Just a few more. And rest. All right, you guys, we're going to go back to the beginning. Okay, first up, we have our plank up down. Right? So again, starting in a high plank, you can do these on the floor or elevated, whatever works. We're going to go down to our forearms and then back up to that high plank. Okay. Again, we want our belly braced and we also want our shoulders pretty much right over our wrists when we do these. Okay. All right. Ready? Plank up downs. Go for it. Almost there, guys. 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, we're moving into front raises. So you guys want light weights here. Palms face our body. We want to brace our core so that we're not moving our body a whole lot. And again, we're just going to raise our weights up to shoulder height and let them down nice and slow. Okay. All right. Ready? Go for it. Time through make sure you're pulling your shoulders down before you start the next rep. Okay. 15 seconds. And rest. Next, we're going to work our curl and press. So, starting off, palms facing away from our body, curl up, flip your weights at your shoulders, and then press. And again, just being mindful on your press of keeping our shoulders down out of our ears. Great. Take your time through these. Again, your belly is braced so that your body is not moving a whole lot. Ready? Go. Drop, you guys. In seconds. And rest. All right, guys, we're going to hit our bent over rows. So, leaning pretty far forward, weights are down the middle. We want to sweep our weights up till they're at our hips. Okay. All right. Ready? Go for it. job, you guys. $15 seconds. And rest. All right, you guys, we're gonna move back into lateral raises. So again, with your lateral raises, you can have a tiny bend in your elbows, and you don't have to be directly in line with the sides of your body. Arms can be out front just a little bit, okay? And we're pulling our elbows up here, right? Okay, ready? Lateral raises, go for it. Good job, you guys. Taking your time through them. $15 seconds left. And rest. And then we're working those tries. So you only need one weight. Coming up for an overhead extension. And lower that weight as low as we can. When you're in this position, this is where you should feel your triceps stretching out. We're going to push up and slowly let that weight come back down again, right? Okay, ready? Tricep extensions, go for it. Halfway there. Got it. And rest. Okay, so we're gonna burn out our upper body for the next few minutes and then we'll work core. So the first thing that we're gonna do are light. You want light weights here because we're doing high volume shoulder presses, and these are in a neutral grip. Okay, so the ends of your weight should be facing your screen. And again, we're nice and light, so we can work at a good pace here, right? This is all we're doing is we're burning out by time. So light weights, high volume. Okay, doing that neutral grip shoulder press. Ready? Go for it. Many as you can get in this time. Your weights are light enough that you should be working at a good pace. Job, you guys. Almost there. And rest. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with hammer curls. Okay. So you don't have to go as light as you just were for your shoulders, but you still want to go lighter than you normally do. Palms face our sides, belly is braced. And we're gonna hammer curl up and back down. Again, because our weights are lighter than what we normally curl, we should be able to increase our pace and have higher volume reps, right? Okay, these are our hammer curls. Ready? Go for it. High volume. That's the goal for these. These are burnouts. Almost there. Keep it up. And rest. Okay, now we want our light weights that we did our presses with, because we're going to do those presses again. These are real lightweight, neutral grip press. And again, the goal is volume. Okay, as many reps as we can get in. Okay, ready? Go for it. Neutral grip press. These are our burnouts. Job, guys. Almost there. 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, we're working those hammer curls again. And remember, these are lighter than what we usually do because we want high volume. Okay, we want a lot of reps. Okay, hammer curls. Ready? Go for it. Tighten up that belly so that you're not moving your body as much. You got this. 10 seconds left. And rest. All right, you guys, we're going to move down to the floor, right? So we're going to be seated first. Okay, what we're going to do here is basically like a reverse sit up. So we're seated on the floor. We're going to slowly lean back as far as we can and then pull ourselves back up. Okay, so this is going to be your own range of motion. The further you lean back, the harder it is to sit back up. So again, just leaning back as far as you can and pulling yourself back up. All right, you can have your knees bent. We're trying not to use our hands. Again, this is your own range. So even if you start small and then come up, that's awesome because you're building up those muscles so that eventually you'll be able to lay all the way back and sit up from it. Okay, these are your reverse sit-ups. Ready? Go for it. Halfway. You got it. And rest. Okay, we're still in a seated position for this next one. We're going to lean back and you can have your heels on the floor or you can float them, whatever works. And we're just going to twist from side to side. We want to twist slowly and you want to make sure that you are lean back enough that you feel the fire in your belly before you even start the twisting. Okay? Right, make sure to breathe through these and we're moving slow, twisting slow. Go for it. Halfway. Ten seconds. And rest. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and lay back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull our legs up over us. Straightish legs. They don't have to be super straight. Okay, from this point, you should feel that your whole spine is on the floor. We want to maintain that. So pick your chin up, bring your chin down to your collarbone, and then we're going to slowly drop our legs. And we're only dropping them until we start to feel our spine come up off the floor. And then we'll pull them back up. Okay? All right, ready? Go for it. Twenty seconds. And rest. Okay, sit back up. Go back to our reverse sit-ups. Again, we're just sitting here. We're going to lean back as far as we can. But we have to be able to pull ourselves back up just using our belly muscles, no hands. Okay? All right, ready? Go for it. And rest. Okay, still seated. We're going to do our twists. Remember, we want to lean back here and slowly twist from side to side. Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Okay. And we're going to lay back. Bring our legs up so that we feel our spine on the floor. Chin close to your collarbone. And dropping those legs only until you feel your spine start to raise up off the floor. Then bring your legs back up. Go for it. Our last move. and rest. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Make sure you stretch those bodies out, and I will see you back here on Thursday. We'll hit lower again. Bye, guys.